Hi all, welcome back to another self-VOD review. I'm a Masters Reinhardt OTP, and yeah, we'll get right into it.
One. Round one. Capture the objective.
So I'm starting out pretty far up, trying to see if my team's also there. But then I keep walking and I die. So I already looked at this game a little bit, and there is a decisive theme I'd like to show you. It's something that I think just applies in general as any character. It is to be decisive and effective. So right now we're at the very beginning of the fight. I mean, we just spawned in. It's been 8 seconds since the match started, right? Barely anything has happened. My Ana's still in spawn. Tracer's just completely setting up. Their Bap's still mostly in spawn, right? Almost nothing has happened yet. And I'm setting up. So things I'm thinking about are obviously first of all the map, and second of all the heroes. This control point can be somewhat difficult for Reinhardt because of this high ground. If they hold the high ground, it can be really hard to contest. You only really have these stairs on the side to get up to, and then they just poke you up for free all game long, and nothing happens. But before they've gotten there, and in general, if you're not playing around the high ground, basically, Reiner gets some pretty good corners. Like, this is good to hold. These side rooms here are pretty nice. And holding these side rooms is also good because it means you can deny them walking up. Same with you can hold the high ground as well. Yeah, the consideration for me setting up on the high ground instead, where my tracer's playing, but I'm taking this because this is the most likely place for enemies to be, so I want to deny that space, right? But the problem is, I'm going into it, and I'm thinking nothing, I guess, right? Like, um, when you play, you want to have a plan, and you want to execute that plan. Even if it's just like, I don't know, like, what's the Farah's plan here? Farah just wants to shoot the other Farah. she just wants to sit around here and shoot the enemy team for free, right? But that's better than my plan. Because my plan right now is just, I don't know, take space, I guess, right? Like, if we're looking at the map, then, um, Farah is up here because she wants to be here. She wants to be specifically here because she wants to play around the dome for cover, and she wants to poke like down onto people, right? This is the best place for her to have vision on the enemy team, but it's also the best place for her to stay safe because she has the dome in the way. If we're instead looking at the way that I'm playing the game, what do I want to do? It's either deny this high ground or somehow play in a good position for myself or my team. Um, and what am I doing? I'm just kind of like, I guess, standing around here, right? Like, what am I doing on that corner? What's the point of this corner? It's to take and hold space, right? My Farah doesn't need space. My Tracer doesn't need space. My Ana's barely here, right? And then, you know, this corner is nice and all, but it's only really good if they have to push onto point, right? This corner here, this corner here to point is really good. Right? You can just hold here, you can first swing on this, and then they come back and you can swing this side of the corner, right? You get the full range. But if we're looking at it from the other side, especially if we're accounting for the fact that they don't even need the point right now, I'm holding this. This disengage has no value, and it's also not to my team. And what am I holding? Like this space, maybe? Right? Because I can't fully deny this from the position. So I'm here, and they can just walk past me. So if I want to deny this engage by them, if I want to deny this engage by them, I need to give up this position. This position doesn't do anything. It doesn't have any value. And it's also just generally an awkward position. If you look, let's watch me play. So I have the corner. The corner is nice. I'm looking back. Fine. At this point, I need to be walking way out. You see, this is already where the problem happened, right? I tried to walk out this way because that's where I would normally walk out. That's where the point is. That's where, that's where the corner is good. But instead, I have to walk out this way, which is just in the middle of open space. And, yeah, I don't know. It has no value. It's really bad. Yeah. So I made a decision, and the decision wasn't specific enough. I said I want to take space. I want to take this corner. Okay, so what? Like, what am I doing with the corner? What's my exit strategy? What is anything, right? And then secondly, how effective is it? Like, decisive and effective. I decided on this corner, but I mean, it's kind of vague. I just sat around somewhere around the corner. And how effective is it? I mean, I've talked already about how the corner is pretty worthless. And my Ana dies, and it's all over. I should have played, like, literally a big break. I should have just been with my Ana. Or walked up with my Tracer. Those are the two better options. And, if you look at the game plan again, just think about it. If my game plan is, sit around here and protect all of this, protect my Ana. I'm not holding a lot of space, I agree. But it's very clear, decisive, effective value, right? I am doing something. I'm most certainly contributing to the team. And it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'm just in such a bad position here. Because yeah, I'm not on the same page as my team. I'm not doing anything with them. I'm myself, like, maybe sometimes you don't want to be on the same page as your team, sure. But then I need to do an engage. I need to do something. Whether that is go and pin something in int, or go and help my Ana, I need to do something. Right? Decisive, bang. And this is not doing anything. Takes a little bit because respawns. Okay, next fight we have Cassidy instead of Pharah. Cassidy is much better for me because Pharah kind of just does whatever the hell she wants to, and I don't have a core to play around. But with Cass, I have someone to play around. Someone to shield in, someone to walk with. And again, let's think. What am I doing? What is the game plan? And is it effective? I took space. I was here. And I walked. You might think that's decisive, right? I walked. Like earlier, you might think that corner, that was a decisive decision. I did that. But what does it actually do? Where am I walking right now? I'm walking onto the Orisa. What's that supposed to do? Where is the value in me walking on Orisa? Even if somehow Anna and Cass are there, I'm just forcing out, I don't know, Fortify or whatever, and she lives. Right? There is no decisive value in what I'm doing. It's just AFK looking at the tank, right? Pretty much. I could walk up here, take this. Could walk the other side, could wait here, wait for the tracer to make a mistake, right? In general, just find like a setup for my team. I think honestly, taking this high ground is the most important thing. It's the best thing I could possibly do. It's good for Cass, it's good for Anna, it's good for safety, it's good for clearing these people. And it has clear value, right? Like, even if I am walking on this Orisa, what's the value? I mean, maybe she walks out, maybe Fortify is forced, maybe she's lammed, maybe nothing happens because my team doesn't walk with me, right? Maybe this is a really stupid thing to walk on because it's not even in my team's range. But if I'm clearing top, even if nothing happens, right? We're clearing top, we're here, and they fully walk away and disengage. Something happened. We took high ground, right? That's still value. But if I walk here and we get out-rotated, nothing happened. Because we're just sitting around on main. There's nothing happening. And we're gonna lose because nothing's happening. Look, what is it? What is this? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, where am I walking and why? What is the point of walking from here to here? What happened? I walked on Lucio. How likely am I really to kill him? Like, unless this guy is the worst Lucio player ever seen, right? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's happening. And, you know, you could say, I went on to point. I chose to, I decided, let's go on the Lucio. But it's not effective. It's just not a good plan. It's not a good idea. And especially if you look at what I do after I notice, oh shit, this is a bad idea, I'm trolling. I gotta boot away and then I have to walk away and then it's all over anyway. Right? Like, I couldn't even commit to killing the Lucio. And it's because I'm taking this completely random engage just in the middle of the enemy team, in the middle of the point, right? Again, right? Like, I hate to say it, but what's that? What in the world is that supposed to do? Right? Let's look at it from here. Okay. Here. We're here. This is our team. Tracer is here. Honestly, awesome Tracer angle. Good job. What I want to do right now is clear this high ground. Take the high ground for myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If I'm scared, I could just sit around and do nothing, I guess. You know, it wouldn't be very decisive, but at least it's effective in the fact that I'm not dying, right? Not just walking onto point for no reason or whatever, and maybe my DPS gets a pick for no reason. That would be a bad play, but it's not the worst play, right? Good plays are anything that get me and my team on this high ground. Now, let's watch what I do. I pin onto point. From here to here. Right, I'll put it in a different color. This is the play I made. What in the world is the point of this play? What does it do? What's the decision I'm making? The decision I'm making is let's go point. Let's shoot the Orisa. You know, there's a decision, I guess, but it's not a good plan. It's not a clear directive. There's no goal behind it other than, I guess I'm on point now, right? I don't even, pin on the Orisa. I cancel the pin because I notice, wait, I'm doing nothing. Orisa just lives. And at the same time, now I'm in a bad position. I'm in the middle of the enemy team. And I'm forcing my entire team to play around this bad position of mine. Right? Now they can't go take an angle. Now they can't do whatever. Because I'm about to die to these people because I pinned in and now I'm stuck here. Right? Let's see if anything happens or if I'm just sitting around on cart. Look, like... all I'm doing is sitting on point. That's it. This one, okay. Let's go back to this fight. So it starts out fine. Right? Oh, we're low-key down too. I shouldn't be playing that far up. Ignoring that. Yeah, I just choose to ignore it. I don't care. Look at this. Look at this position right now. Like, bang. You know? You know? Bang, dead. And what am I doing? Oh, walking back. Yup. Yup. Like, if I'm holding this corner, I need to hold this corner and do something with it, right? The reason I'm doing this is so I can swing on someone. So now, fire strike, swing. I'm getting booped away, that's fine. And now, she's done booping me away. Now I can go and swing. Right? That's the entire point. The decision I've made, the actually good decision for once that I've made, is to sit on this corner and go swing on the BAP. And then I'm not going through with it. I'm just not doing it. I just go back and do nothing. It was finally an effective thing to do, and like a good play, and then I'm not doing it. And now let's watch me do nothing and sit around and get bullied. Okay. Now I got 1 kill and then it's over. And even now, I'm doing nothing. I guess I'm getting touch. I mean, it was over. That's fine, I guess. It still doesn't look very nice to just see me holding shield and walking back and nothing happening. Yup. Yup. So, let's look at this. I mean, I guess I saw Genji and Orisa and Soldier, but I didn't know that the Soldier was out. And then he dashes out, Genji dashes out, and then it's gone. But like, I don't know. It's just so brain dead. I think that's that's what I'd call the gameplay until now. It's I'm walking down main. I'm shattering when I just see some people on my screen. And that's about it, right? There's like no thoughts going through this thing's head. Zero thoughts at all. And you can see it. You can see that. Look, I'm just sitting. What am I doing? I'm sitting on point. What am I doing? What is this? What is this? Now, after losing 200 HP, forcing out all of my team's cooldowns, putting them in a bad position, being completely in a different area than them because of the play I made, using Shatter, after all of that, after like, I don't know, just sitting around and doing nothing all game, I'm finally making a play. But it's too late, like...
We're outnumbered. Be careful.
Honestly, you know, if you were my teammate in this game, like, I'm just sorry, like... What is my Reinhardt doing? Like, we finally took this space. Which is not good space, by the way. I should be taking high ground, not this space. But we took this space with Shatter. Now what am I doing? What is this? What is this? I'm just meandering. Like, what is this? This is finally the time that everyone's actually set up for an Orisa engage. Or to do anything. Or to walk maybe this side. Or to do the poke plan. And this is the one time I decide to walk top. And I don't even walk top the safe way. I walk straight through the enemy team. And take a bunch of poke. I don't know, it's just... It's really awful gameplay. That's all I have to say, to be honest. Okay, that's over. Let's see if anything's different. Next points, but I think it's probably pretty much it. So again, what's... I mean, if they decide to also play this play point and play this corner, it would be fine, I guess. I'll allow it as I didn't know. What is that? What is that? What is... I guess I wanted to get back to my team. But again, why? Like, I walked out all the way here. And then I just pinned back. And nothing has happened. My team tried to take this corner. My team is taking a bunch of damage because of, like, I'm just sitting around on point and doing nothing. There's a lot of options for what I could have done here. In the setup, I could also walk up here with my team. Like, I'd probably be as fast as the soldier, maybe. You know, they'd be scared. They couldn't just walk for free. And even now that I've made this decision, see, this is decisiveness. I've made this decision. I'm taking this side. Now I need to do something with it. Now I need to be effective. What do I do with this angle? I pin. I need to do something. I need to get value, right? And instead, I pin back. And nothing has happened. I am again indecisive in taking that high ground, but the reason is Lucio. So I'm letting it slide. But I can't let that slide, right? Like, I've decided I'm not taking this high ground. You know, fine. Happens. You know, Lucio Boop is scary. But then, I need to look. If I can't take high ground, what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do is look at this Orisa. Right? I need to split her somehow, and force her out. Force these cooldowns, and most importantly, help my team. Because she's just forcing my teammates out, and I'm letting it happen and just sitting on the point. Awesome pin. Great stuff by me, as always. Now I'm going for the play. Big things. So, why is that a bad play? Let's think about it again in decisive and effective. I mean, to be honest, the reason is my team is not fucking ready, and I'm just going in for no reason. But I think, pretty good, to be honest. I made the decision and went through with it. The only thing is, like, how effective is this really? Like, no matter which pin I get here, I'm getting 1 kill at best, and the other 3 are looking at me and shooting me. Right? Like, even if this Lucio dies somehow miraculously instead of living, I still have Soldier Bab Genji shooting me, with Ana barely being able to see me. Like, it's a decisive plan, but the decisive plan was just pin into the backline and kill yourself. And, I don't know, it doesn't seem very effective to me. Oops. Yep, and I'm dead. I get touched, that's fine, it's whatever. I live somehow, whatever. Okay, wait. Some fight happened. I'm living. Now again, think about this pin. Decisive, effective. I think it's pretty decisive. Actually, no. To be honest, no. I'm just randomly pinning onto the point. There's no specific goal. I don't want to kill anyone special. Maybe if I get like if I pin and do get the swing off, you know, I can kill the BAP or swing on the Lucio or whatever, which would be good. It feels like kind of a troll because it's just again pinning because I feel like it. But this one, if it wasn't a mechanical misplay, could have actually led to some damage, so I'll let it slide. Again, doing nothing. Okay, I need to decide. I need to decide on something and do something. I'm just meandering. I'm just sitting around here. Look, I decide to go in on here. I decide to go in. I missed the pin, unlucky. Keep going in, keep going in, keep going in. Get booped away. Fine. Going in. Now I realize the goal, the person I wanted to go in on, the BAP, is gone. Now, what happens next? I need to either go on the Lucio, go around on top onto the BAP. If I really want to, I could go and peel the Genji. That's probably a bad idea, but it's possible. But I need to do something. I need to play the video game. And, I don't. Look, I just spent 5 seconds doing nothing. Now I pinned the wall. Still doing nothing, still doing nothing, still doing nothing, still doing nothing, still doing nothing. Now I'm kind of denying point. Mostly I did absolutely nothing that fight, and I got hard carried by my DPS, and by my Ana hitting the sleep dart. Like, I'm just letting things happen to me, and, hoping someone falls into my arms when I'm sitting on point. This is a good corner to hold. We have a Nano Blade. Go in with the Nano Blade. Great play. We forced them out, that's fine. Now we need to walk out. I don't know why I went for that fire strike. Okay, like I said, let's look at this. We have this corner. Good corner for Reinhardt. Nice swings, chilling. And I can't go over this corner, right? This corner is wait. Here. This corner is this range basically is within my team's line of sight. Ana can heal me, Genji's doing damage, Moira's doing damage and can heal me. Tracer doesn't matter, but in a way, same. So this is the death ball. This is what we're killing, right? So, if I want to walk past here, walk past this support line, then I'm in their range, right? And there's a BAP shooting, Genji shooting, Lucio shooting, Soldier shooting, right? And then I'm in their death ball. Then it's over for me. That's why this is basically the line. This is the line between our teams, and this is the corners that we're playing right now. So I can't walk past the corner, but it's always good to take some pot shots, just see what you can do, but don't cross the line, right? You'll die. Very important. Very important to also realize where that line is. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to see, where is the LOS line of sight of my supports? Where can they see me? Where can they heal me? Where's my team doing damage, right? If we're split and I'm here holding this corner and Genji, Moira, Tracer are holding this corner, then I'm not holding this as much. Right? By the sheer value of there being less people here, this corner is frailer. So I can't go as far because there's not as many teammates to back me up, right? Anyway, good play here. We have teammates. We're on this corner. And we're swinging. Now we have a Nano Blade. Now's the time to go past the corner. The reason is, me and the Genji, we both want to engage at the same time, so that, if the Genji gets slept, then I get to play. If I get slept, Genji gets to play. And ideally, we make so much space that Moira, Tracer, Ana also get to follow us and follow up on us, right? And because we have used Nanoblade, because we have used so many resources, we can't just sit on the corner, right? They'll just not push into us, and then nothing will happen. We need to get value, and because we're forced to get value, we need to make it past the corner, right? Decisive and effective play to decide to move past the corner, move past our line, because we have ultimates. Swing, swing. Honestly, this is a little far. The reason I did this is I could have gotten a shatter. Honestly, looking at it, look at this. Could have been a shatter. Tracer was here. It could have happened. It could have been so big, to be honest. And now I need to run. Now I need to run. I'm past the corner. I'm past the line. Run. And I'm not running. You see, I kept... That's a weird effect. Okay. I stayed on this corner. I swung a little bit. I had another fire strike. I need to hard shield, walk out, and then pin back whenever pin comes back up. So in the end, going past the line did kill me. I think going past the line was good, but I stayed past the line for too long. Oh, whoops. See, this is, it may look similar to other plays I've made, right? It is similarly just walking onto point. And I'm similarly not getting to swing on anything, because I'm just getting booped away. But the difference is, number one, we have control. So, me sitting on cart has value, and I'm basically getting to contest this. And secondly, and most importantly, look at the Bap Lucio. They're in range. Not literally, I'm not doing any damage to the Bap, but they're scared of me. They can't heal their supports. They can't heal their team, sorry. Bap can't get past me. Bap is scared of me. Lucio is not scared of me, but he needs to help his Bap out. He needs to stay here. He can't go and help a soldier. He can't go and help the Genji. They both need to be looking at me right now. I'm controlling the point, and I'm denying their supports. This is similar to all of the others plays I've made. I was sitting on the point and looking at the supports. The difference is, this time we have control. This time, it's a better angle for me, because remember last time Bap was here. He's not scared of me. I'm not denying anything. He has a high ground, so he's shooting over my shield. But here, he's right next to me. I can swing on him, right? He's in my range. And that immediately makes my play much, much, much more valuable. Okay. I mean, unlucky, but I did choose to walk on their backline, and I did get that value. It wasn't the most effective thing, it was fine, right? But it was something at least. It was better than the rest of the game. Okay, let's wait for respawns. Again, you have to ask, Wolf, what's the plan? I'm kind of completely trusting in... Okay. A variety of mistakes. So... This is pretty ugly. Right, there's two options here. There's three, I guess. It's go around this way, right, and make this flank happen. Or go top and just contest that, or sit on card. Go around is good. Might take a little bit, but my teammates are respawning right now anyway, so honestly, good idea. Good. Good idea. Sitting on cart, we don't have the objective right now. So if I'm sitting on cart, I'm not getting any percentage value. So that already makes it a lot worse. And then on top of that, if you again look at the difference between before, Bab, Lucio was here, but now they're up here. And that high ground is way too valuable. So this is bad. Bad idea. Don't play here. This is a horrible space to hold. It has absolutely zero value. And this one, Lucio, boop, LOL, you're dead. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe this is fine, but in many scenarios, this is pretty bad, to be honest. So, and of course, the fourth play is always just kind of do nothing and let your team win. And I decided to do go on point and also walk around. And the go on point is what made me so low, right? Now I don't have armor. I'm getting regen again. But now I'm low again to the soldier. And now by the time I'm actually making the play, I don't have armor threshold, right? I'm 400 HP. Imagine if I'm doing this pin with a full 700, because it just went around the whole way. That would be so much better. Or imagine if I, you know, played safer, played some, you know, I can touch a little bit, but not sit out in the open right here, but just sit in, like, right next to cover, so I can always duck in and out and touch like that. Then I could help contest this, and then re-engage on here with my team, right? But I'm engaging alone, and I'm engaging alone on half HP because I took a bunch of poke, because I'm trolling, and I'm sitting out in the open, and I'm meandering, and I'm not choosing to make an effective play with my time. So yeah. Dead. Honestly, might just be over. Yeah, this is just cleanup. Nothing happens. Okay. Okay, decisions to be made here. I could decide to walk up through here and take top. I could decide to do nothing and sit on my back line that hasn't even decided to play the game yet. What a chiller. And let's see what I do. Like what? What is that? What is that? What is that? Please. Please take the jump pad. Please take the jump pad. Please do something. Like, genuinely? What is my Reinhardt doing right now? Is this really 10 sec? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. 10-10 is where we start. Doing nothing. Actually, genuinely, 10 seconds of doing nothing. Bleeding. Almost dead. And now I finally get a pin. And it's only random and my Moira died for it. Like, am I Reinhardt? Please actually decide to play the game. Yep, dead. Okay, let's take top. Nice. Oh. Did I really need to give that up? I was so scared for what? I think I should take that. Like again, decisiveness. I decided to take the high ground. Go take the high ground. What's stopping me? Like I haven't taken a lot of damage. There's not like a scary amount of people there or anything. Like nothing crazy has happened that could make me want to go back. I'm just leaving. Didn't feel like playing. Yeah, and now I'm dead. Oh, nothing happened and I died. Okay, let's see. I need to make a decision. I need to do something. I need to walk up. I need to take the high ground. Or take the point. Like again. I'm just meandering for 10 seconds. I'm not even watching my team die because I'm not even close enough to them because I'm just off on some angle. Like, I don't even... Oh, I think it might just be over. Yeah. Whatever. Oh wow, that was really bad. That's really bad. I mean, if I had this pink Reinhardt on my team, I would avoid them. Like, yeah. I tried to make it a little bit more structured by having a specific theme and idea to go by. I think that's pretty good. I think it makes it easier to understand, uh, both for myself to understand what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to improve at, and maybe for some of you people watching, understand what I'm thinking, understand what you can apply to your game, right? Because this is Reinhardt, whatever. You're not a tank player, sure, but at the end of the day, you also need to be decisive and effective. If you're the Cassidy that's going along with me, you need to be decisive in whether you walk in or you take this off angle or you go back. And if you're just sitting out in the open and not deciding on any of these things, then you'll get punished. Um, and if you always decide to take weird off angles that mean nothing or hold positions that aren't high grounds, that aren't safe, or always play so far back and peel even though they don't even have dive, those are still bad decisions, because they're ineffective. They're not reaching any goals. Mm. And yeah, I mean that's just a fundamental thing that you can ask yourself during game. And I think you can separate them. You know, am I making decisive decisions? That sounds awful. Am I committing to my decisions? Am I making something happen? Right? And then after you have started making things happen, after you feel good about that, right? Then you can start asking. Then you can start critically looking at each decision, and whether it was effective. And then you can see, you can swap, um, as the situation needs, whether you're looking at um, making the decisions or making the right decisions, right? Um, yeah. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. Uh, see ya.